In lesson 25, we are going to continue adding elements to the scene. In this lesson, we will be adding crates and boxes just to fill the scene and have the villagers have some place to store their goods. All right, so let's have a I've already created a new paint layer. I'm going to use this as my rough drawing. And I'm going to pick a grayish blue color for my rough drawings. Just want to find my grid and put that on. I'm going to lower the opacity of that. Right, and then on my paint layer, we are going to rough out a few crates. Right, so to draw my crates, I've created this template for myself just to make life easier and quicker. I'll show you how I'm going to use that now. So what we normally do when we draw boxes or cubes is we use the grid to do that. So we follow the grid like this and draw our cube or boxes like that. Now that's all fine and dandy. Everything is straight and follows the grid, but sometimes you want to move it like we've done here. We rotated all of these rectangles and squares using the method in the previous tutorial that I showed you, where we used the circle to rotate our plane. So we are going to do the same by using this plane, this round, so this circle in isometric perspective to rotate cubes as well, or boxes. So this followed the grid, but we want to rotate the cube or the box so that it doesn't follow the grid but rotates on an axis. So for instance, if we use that line, we can rotate the box not to follow the isometric grid, but still would work in isometric perspective. So I'm going to select that, copy that, paste it, and just move it up, and that should create a template for our crates. So that's one crate template. So you can see how this is following the grid, and you can see that that one also follows the grid. So we can rotate that so that it doesn't follow the grid, but maybe they turned it so that it faces in another direction. And to make that work, we use this template that we've created. So I just want to transform that. Nope. Let's merge that. Control X, Control V, Control T. Let's make that smaller. Just gonna put it to the side. And let's create a new one, and this time we want to use that. Let's test this. So if we make a copy of that and move it over to there, it's parallel, it's parallel. Okay, so it's just an illusion. Let's merge that and use the brush tool and complete this cube or box. Okay, I'm going to use this white fill just to make sure things are working in the scene. And let's scale that down. You can see now that those two cubes are rotated in different directions. And we will use those as templates to create our crates. Now can see this one runs horizontally, and for that we can create a new crate as well, or a template. But let's use the yellow one, or maybe that orange one. Which one did we use for that? Yeah, we used the orange one for that, so let's use that one. Right, so you can see this one is also rotated in a different direction. You can create more and more and more, but let's use those templates now to draw a few boxes or crates. So I'm going to create a new layer. Let's make all of these the same size, more or less, because I want to make use of that cube as well. Right, so let's draw some crates. Let's set that to default, make sure that the opacity is 100%, and draw in some crates. And let's merge that together, or group them. Let's call that crate 01. And then we can move that to the side. Right, and then we can repeat the process. This time we are going to use this template as our guideline. Right, so this is how you quickly and easily create a few crates. So let's call that crate 01A. It will be helpful if I press the A button, right? Duplicate that, and let's call the duplicate B. Right, I'm going to merge it together, all the layers together. No, before I do that, I want to rotate the crate and its layers. So flip horizontally. And we need to change some of the shading on this box to make it look right. So we've got this is the top light, that's the side. So right, and then we need to take, I'm going to use that one and do this side. And then of course the top needs to be in highlight. Right, let's merge crate A as well. So now we've got the same crate rotated in different directions, and it's not, oh, that one follows the grid, I remember now. So let's put that on top of that one. So there we've got a stack of crates. Let's move that to, let's put it in front of the daily press. Going to merge this one as well. And just put it over there. Make it smaller. And let's put this one over here. Alright, so that concludes it for this lesson, drawing crates and how to rotate the crates in isometric perspective. So if you follow what I've done using this circle, let's call it a radial rotator device, you should be able to rotate any cube shape object in isometric perspective. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and see you in the next one.